I always look forward to a program that has Bob Newhart on it, even more so when it's this program. Of all the comedians around these days, Bob is one of the newest, brightest, certainly one of the best, and so far, one of the nicest. Here he is, Bobby Newhart.
Jack and I have often discussed on the show my aversion to flying, and some of the airlines are after me not to fly on their lines because I whimper during the flight, and when we hit an air pocket, I go, and it's gotten so bad that I finally went to a hypnotist. I really did, and what he does is he puts you in a trance. He puts you under hypnosis, and then tries to explain to you logically what apparently won't get through when you're conscious, and that is that actually more accidents happen in your own home than happen on a plane. For instance, in your bathroom, there are more accidents slipping on the floor or getting out of the tub than happen on a plane. With the result that now I don't mind flying as much, but I am scared to death to go into the bathroom. And a bathroom on a plane, forget it. Where my aversion to flying came from was when I was in the Army, I wanted to go to Hawaii. I had a 3-day pass, and I didn't have a lot of money. And I went down to Los Angeles, which was near where I was stationed. And I wanted to take a non-scheduled airline because they charged less, and they were running ads at that time for non-scheduled airlines. And I saw this one ad. It said, take a chance on the Mrs. Grace L. Ferguson Storm Door and Airline Company. So the price was right, so I went out to the address it gave, and it was this woman's home. She had a little counter set up in her living room, and we had to go up to the John to weigh our baggage. I remember that. Then we all got in her Volkswagen, and she drove us out to the airport. And we got aboard this DC-1 called the Enola Gay, and which I vaguely remember from World War II. And we were out about an hour or so, and the captain came out, and he gave an address, which sort of summed up the things we could expect on this flight, and this is why I don't care to fly too much. He came out like this. Well, you're the navigator. If you can't find it, how do you expect me to? Good evening. Welcome aboard the Mrs. Grace L. Ferguson Airline and Storm Door Company. We don't know how much you know about our airlines. We've been in business about a week now. Our airline was founded on the philosophy that overseas transportation fares were getting out of hand. And what we've attempted to do is eliminate many of the frills and extras and then pass this savings on to you, like old maintenance and radar and a whole bunch of technical instruments up in the cockpit. Incidentally, I'd like to apologize for your having to stand all the way. If I could give you a little tip there, you might try alternating your arms through those straps above your head. I think you'll find that your arm won't go to sleep. Oh, you folks flying tourists, you don't have any straps, so don't bother looking for them. We're going to be flying mostly over water, and we're required to make this announcement. Actually, there is little danger of this happening. If we should have to ditch, you'll receive plenty of warning because our co-pilot becomes hysterical. And he'll start running up and down the aisles, yelling, "We're going to crash," or something like that. However, he gets a little panicky, and he has a tendency to run his words together. At least he has in the past, anyway. So if you see him running up and down the aisles and you can't make out what he's saying, why, you might slip into your life jackets. I'd like to take just a moment here to answer some questions you may have about the flight. This woman right here. Ma'am, I'll repeat the question if you don't mind. If we should have to ditch, how long would the plane remain afloat? That's awful hard to say, ma'am. Some of them go down like a rock, you know. And then others will stay up for 2-3 minutes. It has something to do with the engines and the wings. I never really did understand it. Let's take the... I'll get you next, sir. I want to get the gentleman way in the back. Yes, sir. Sir, could you speak up just a bit? The roar of the engines, I can't quite make out what you're saying. Oh, there, they've stopped now, sir. Harry, the engines went out again. That's got him. Yes, sir. You want to... sir, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go to this gentleman. I can't understand what you... All right. You can try it that way. The first word sounds like running, racing, ran. Oh, it sounds like ran. Man, group, whole bunch of men, whole men. Oh, men, it's right behind you there, sir. I'm glad I got to your question ahead of this gentleman. I really should be getting back in the cabin. We have it on automatic pilot, but the thing keeps kicking in and out all the time. You never really know whether it's on. One of the reasons I came out, I nearly forgot, have any of you ever been to Hawaii before? This woman right here. It's sort of liver-shaped, isn't it, ma'am? It's more around. Ma'am, would you mind stopping by the cabin as we're coming in and pointing it out to us? We sure appreciate it. And I hope you have a very nice flight. Thank you very much.